Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Dr. P. Welcome back to the channel for another video. Now, I want to talk about the Superman mythic that's now in Fortnite. It's really cool. The whole sequence of becoming Superman is sick, but I gotta say, Superman is extremely underpowered. I saw a ton of people complaining about this on social media, so I decided to hop on and test a couple things out for myself. You might be surprised by some of these results. So important to note here is that the Superman mythic will spawn in approximately 50% of games. When this first came out, it was 100%, but for some reason, Epic quickly nerfed it down to 50%. Now, in the games where it does spawn, you can walk up to the Superman call and grab it to become Superman himself. You can fly around, do all sorts of cool stuff, but you only have 2 abilities, which I find to be kind of ridiculous. Superman's main ability, though, is his heat vision, which many players have found underwhelming, so that's one of the first things I decided to test. I got several people from my Discord to help me do this, shout out to them, but essentially I had them all line up about 50 meters away from me to see how long it would take me to kill them with the heat vision. As you can see, the damage on like the number hit markers go absolutely crazy, but it still feels like it takes quite a long time to kill them. I mean, this is Superman we're talking about. Now, on the other hand, I had them all line up again, and this time I used the heat vision from the Superman sprite, and as you can see, it is clearly much quicker. Why is this? This makes absolutely zero sense. The sprite's damage is legitimately more than actual Superman's heat vision. Now, I will say Superman's heat vision seems to be much better against builds, but I mean, come on, guys, like the player damage is just not there. Taking a look back at some of these comparison clips, it does seem like the Superman sprite is about 30 to 40% more effective than Superman's heat vision. I don't know if this is just a me thing, but it seems like every time I fly around as Superman, the camera is just spazzing out like crazy, going every which way as I'm trying to readjust where I'm going, but the camera just kind of like automatically resets me back to a certain direction. It's really weird. Check this out, there's actually a way you can totally break Superman so that nobody can really even use him. So if you want to troll somebody or you want to prevent somebody from becoming Superman, listen up. All you gotta do is build a sky base directly above the Superman call and create a little box. The way the Superman mythic even works is you grab it and then you fly vertically straight up into the air, but if you come across something that's already built, it will stop you right there. Not only will it stop you, but it will totally bug your camera out to the point where you can't move. You can't really do anything, and if you've got 3 or 4 players waiting up there with guns, yeah, it's GG. Superman is literally dead in about 2 seconds, legitimately, as you can see from this clip. If you decide to try and do this, it does not matter how high up you get as long as you build a wall that would be directly in their vertical path up. Now, if your sky base is too low, obviously they might see it and decide not to pick it up, but this is something that I'm seeing go more and more viral on social media and on the internet, so if you're playing in builds, definitely be aware of what's above you before you pick up the Superman mythic. Because, like I said, if you get caught out and there's someone doing this to you, you're gonna lose your Superman quicker than you can blink. Plus, once you respawn again from a rift, they would have a great angle at shooting you and killing you before you even hit the ground. Superman seems extremely clunky when you're trying to fight anybody other than a single person. If you're fighting against a team or a group of people, anyone who's just slightly competent is not going to lose to you as Superman. It's just almost impossible, especially since everybody knows where you are, and your quote-unquote health bar is also kind of synced up with a timer. It just does not bode well for anyone trying to play as Superman against a group of people. With Superman being a major character this season, especially in the lore, you would think when they bring out his mythic, this guy would be overpowered. Truthfully, I think he should be. He should literally be almost impossible to kill, but have like a 5-minute time limit. You should be running from Superman, not Superman running from players. It makes zero sense. Now, the thing about Superman is he harnesses a lot of his power from the sun. So maybe one explanation from Epic as to why he's so weak while kind of lazy might be that there is no real sun here on this island in the reality bubble, at least not in the same way at all. So maybe he's weaker because of that. But I doubt it. I think Epic Games just screwed up here. We're getting a new update in 2 days, so hopefully that would buff Superman that would be very nice because right now there's almost no point of even picking it up. I mean, I guess you would because it would technically give you a free life, but it is not strong. The sprite is literally better than Superman. Thanks for watching. Use code Dr. P. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.